I don't think it was him. For some reason, I'm getting that feeling. What up, Smooth? What up, y'all? It's Smooth, Miss Uncut. Join me on Miss Uncut, SMOOV, Smooth. Yeah, I don't think it was Black Tiger this time. I think it was the shelter. I get that feeling. Because what they did was, like, fucking, the security guard didn't knock on my door. Only thing she did, she put that motherfucking key card in. Yeah, she didn't knock on my door. She just came right on in. You heard the key card moving. And once that shit beep, she came right on in. And she stuck up. She walked in. I'm like, I said, yo, miss. I said, do you realize that I could have been naked? Yeah, Fladanka. I was like, do you realize I could have been naked? I could have been butt booty naked in here. And the crazy thing about it is I was about to put on my live. So I wish I would have caught that shit on my live. Because that would have been another one. That would have been another good one. I'm like, this is how I felt about it. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? That was dumb. And the thing about that is, I know my case manager, she probably went and told her to do it because she did that shit the other day. She did that shit last week. I'm like, yo, I could have been butt booty naked. You just walking in on me. You didn't even knock on the fucking door. Shit is crazy. Yeah, it's wow. Fucking wow. Amazing. That shit is crazy. And it's crazy how they fucking train them. Like, imagine how many women they and they think that is okay, especially with the ones that don't know their rights. Imagine shit, wow. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all a good example too. Yeah, like, let me tell y'all, right? So the smoke detectors, I know it got in it. You know I know? Like, no, I know. You know how I know? Where the fuck is that shit at? This is how I know. Right? So when I was in the other room, and shit. And what my roommate do, she did some dumb shit. Right? So I put the tape up there just to test it out and see and shit like that. She did some dumb shit, like right now, it's off. They up there right now as I speak to y'all. So what happened? The tape up there, right? There's two holes. Show y'all. It's two holes. No, I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, I defend myself at all times. Just because a motherfucker don't like to sit up there and defend themselves, I'm not it. No. So, you see this? You see those two holes, right? Like a regular fucking regular fire detector. So, right? So when I taped the shit up, when she came in the room, whoever pimping her ass out and shit like that, whatever the fuck, she removed it. She removed one because it's angled. The way that it was angled, it wasn't angled like that. So your bed and the other side, like, it's like pointed to my bed or some shit like that. So she only removed one. So I was like, oh, okay, I see what type of time. So like, I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here, because what they do is, that's why I was saying, that's why I felt like all of this shit started in the shelter when it came down to me. That's how they start their bullshit. I was wondering where all of that shit starts from. Behind them fucking mirrors, I gotta go get me a detector too. I gotta go get me a fucking detector. More than any. Put that shit right to the fucking mirror. Take that shit right to my lawyer. Here y'all. Got another fucking case. There you go. They like giving away money, so why not? Like, because they think everybody is stupid. They like giving away their money. They love doing shit. And like, yo, they really, the crazy thing about it is they like putting like cameras behind the mirrors and shit like that. Hell no. Hell fucking no. Way too many fucking times. Way too many times. I'm gonna get off my live. Ain't nobody saying nothing. It's like, what's the point? I gotta go find another app. At least when I was on Bigo, I get on my panel. I miss having my panel, and people get on my panel and they talk, like, have a whole conversation. This shit is different. I'm not used to this app at all. All right. Well, I don't know. I have no idea. He probably got his people coming. I'm waiting down, but everything's been okay for what I can see. Like, I don't know. Everything's been okay for right now. So I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying, like his lane, stay in his place, because I know how much he likes to be a groupie and shit. So, yeah. I don't know if he has or not, but I don't really feel that energy no more. And the thing about me is I love rap, right? I love rap, but I feel like, because I was playing it, I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love music. I love R&B. I love all of that shit. And I get judged off of it. Why do you want to move to another app? Because you're the only one talking to me. I'm only gonna text you. Like, yeah, I moved over to this app because nobody says anything. I'm used to commentary. I'm used to actually having a panel. And this app used to have a panel. Why are you saying nothing? I'm used to, like, when I was on Bigo, you know what I'm saying, people respond, they talk to you, you know what I'm saying, like, you have a whole panel, you know what I'm saying, like, it was this shit. People, I don't know what people are doing, I don't know what they're doing, but it doesn't suit me, it doesn't please me. Here they just watch and say nothing. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, maybe they things in the background or some shit like that. But like you said, yeah, you the only one responding. They don't say anything. They don't reply. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. At least say hello to the shit like that. This shit is different for me. I'm not used to this type of app. I should say I'm not used to these type of people. Like, at least, you know, like, at least type in the comments. At least type in the comments, like, yeah, like, I'm kind of shy. I don't really respond. Introvert. I would understand that completely. I would get up like, oh, you're an introvert. Oh, I get it. Like, you don't say much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you say to yourself or whatever. You like to be a, you know, like a spectator, things like that nature, whatever. Comment every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? And it's that part. But on top of that, like, this app doesn't have a panel. Yeah, it's just me and you talking. We might as well be having just a one-on-one. Like, what the fuck? Doesn't work for me. I'm not satisfied off of this app. I'm not happy with this app at all. It's annoying as fuck. like, it's, trust me, you be the first one, and I'll let you know. Definitely. You'll be the first one to know. For real, for Donka. Cause this shit is different. The panels, people get on my panel. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they argue, sometimes they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We kick a little knowledge. So on Bigo, it was like that. Not until I actually, you know, the whole Black Tiger thing. Yeah. I just feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel out of place on this app. Like, I need a good one. Because the audience is not satisfying me at all. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that they just up here to get information. Like, on live, what's she gonna say? Da 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 da, and they're not gonna have no response. It's like, you know, I feel displeased, not satisfied. Yeah, it feel like people are just lurking. Exactly, weirdos. That's how weirdos. I feel displeased right now. It feel like that, you know, like people are just, it's like a weird energy. I don't like it. Nah, I don't like. I need something that's gonna please me. That shit doesn't please me at all. I need people like, you know what I'm saying? Like, although I might be the performer, I might be the entertainer, I might be the, you know what I'm saying, like the content creator too at the same time. But you need audience participation. I'm used to audience participation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to that shit. So for me, it's like right now, it's out of place for me. I'm people that's not used to it, and that's their business. That's what they like. But again, like, that has nothing to do with me. If that's what type of lifestyle they like and shit like that, they're acting with them, and they just sitting up there and they watching them. Okay. Like, that's fine, but that doesn't work for me. Excuse me. So I don't know what to say. I really don't. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's just annoying, and I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here too at the same time. And that shit is coming soon too at the same time. So that shit is coming very soon. It's slave. I feel like it's 2023 and we dealing with human slavery, organization oppression, slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like, dealing with tech. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with tech, another slavery. Enslave you with and bind, you know what I'm saying, like bind you in with their policies, enslavement from the government. It's fucking, it's like I feel like it's more enslavement. I really feel that way. It's like, dude, do what I say, and I'm like, why? Because I don't know you, and more than likely, probably later, I won't give a fuck about you. So why the fuck would I want to sit up there and do anything that you say when you don't even want that you say? Like, make it make sense. Like, I don't know. Like, it's different. My fucking avocado. I got me an egg. I got me 2 hard-boiled eggs, y'all, for tomorrow. But anyway, I'm about to get off my live because I'm highly aggravated. Fuck about this industry shit. This shit is still going to fuck on. This shit is still going to fuck on. I can't believe this bullshit. And I know this guy came in here. I already knew this guy was gonna come in here. He was gonna see my chimes up and shit like that. Yeah, yo, like, and like, listen, the starship is real. I was like, oh shit, like his name is Master Blaster, and then on top, I'm saying like most of these cartoons is real. So then when we watched the Twilight Zone episode together, right? When we all watched the Twilight Zone episodes together, and it was like I'm sitting up there and fucking scratching my head. I'm like, you can't be fucking serious. Like, I didn't think that it was a thing. I didn't think it was a thing. I'm just like, oh yeah, no, like it's a Twilight. And then he was the remember, so we was watching together about how he had to sit up there, he had to kill his doppelganger and shit like that. His lookalike, his like, he's supposed to be like an years, and he was like, yo, I came to kill you or whatever. And he was like, yo, you look like me. Like, how the fuck you look like me and this, that, or third, whatever. And he's pretty much, his doppelganger is trying to tell him like, yo, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, we step and you still doing the same old shit. And we trying to move the fuck on and things like that nature. So I'm like, and then when they mentioned the starship, I was like, how the fuck? I said, wait a minute. Like, I felt so out of place. I was like, this can't be a real thing. And so when they explained it, I was like, oh shit, like, is it really real? And you know, Twilight Zone, one thing Twilight Zone don't do, they don't ever miss, y'all. they don't miss. Yeah, this shit is well. So it's like, yo, so no, you gotta beat the doppelganger. So now I guess, you know what I'm gonna do? I kind of fucked up too at the same time, because I put a report, yeah, Fladanka, like I put a report in, and coming up, this app alone by itself is owned by Republic. Yeah, it's owned by Republic. So I'm like, fuck. And shit like that. Like, maybe I can get some, because I want to go. I think that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Like, get some shares off of it, because I know Republic is making a lot of money off of Nicki Minaj. So I'm like, yo, listen, if I buy and shit like that, if I get, like, that's the only way I could actually think about doing it. If I could get some shares off of that shit, off of Republic, because she makes whatever the fuck she, that's the only way I've been thinking about that for a while now. So I think I should go about doing that. And just, yeah, I think that would be the smart thing to do. I don't know, Fladanka, because I feel like that's the only way. Like, now be another way. I'll quiz and shit like that too at the same time. Do you have any idea where you're going? What you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Do you have any idea where you're going? What do you mean by that? I don't understand which app you're going. Oh. I've been looking up a few, because, you know, I know what you mean. But see, I really wanted to go live on YouTube, but I can't even get 50. Like, I couldn't get 50 viewers because of this whole thing with Black Tiger. Like, somebody, and then these people, whoever's like coming into my live and all of that other shit, somebody's fucking threatening, you know what I'm saying, the people who view me, because, you know what I'm saying, like, it's kind of funny how I'm not getting no type of view, because people don't give a fuck. They just like, yo, they like it, they like the content, they like what I'm saying, whatever, and they like that shit. And this is before I actually discovered, you know what I'm saying, like, with things like that nature, because I know he used to come into my live, right? I know he used to come into my live, but he probably recorded it while I have my panel and thing. So it's that part. I should have fucking washed my, I'm supposed to be washing my hair right now. So it's that, I'm supposed to be washing my hair right now. That's what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, so is that part. Um, like I said, when people join my live and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like either, you know, like panels, they come and go. You get as many people as you get in a room, what have you. But at least, you know, like I'm talking to people. But this incident happened and I found out everything, it was like everything just got cut off. It was like like, I don't know. It felt like that he was just threatening people and shit. Like, no, I just stare at her, this, that, or third. Like, he's a fucking weirdo for real. So what I'm gonna do is do my I'm gonna sign up as a broadcaster again because I was testing it out to see exactly what was gonna happen. And it seemed like as soon as I signed up to be a broadcaster, too, at the same time, like a little bit better, especially with that situation. So I think I'm gonna do that. On top of that, I'm gonna just, you know, like trying to get some shares in with that shit because, like I said, I should say get some stock, whatever. I got because I feel like that's the only way to go. At least I'll get something back. What the fuck? Like with Republic, you know what I'm saying? The whole record label, like I pretty much tried to call Nicki Minaj's fucking, call Onika Tanya Minaj's Petty's fucking lawyer, and you know, like I spoke to the paralegal and shit like that, and I was like, yo, listen, we have a problem because, you know, they're using me as an impersonator. I was like, you know, like I need to talk to an attorney, and I was just like, yo, is that fucking possible? She's like, no, can't talk. So I'm like, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because I don't want to be. I really don't care. Like, that's not my, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something that I signed up for in my life. I don't give a fuck. But, oh yeah, I forgot. It's a Starship thing, right? Because she won't sing that song anymore. Right? The fuck? Like, I gotta sit up here and argue, like, I don't like females. What you mean? Confront myself? We all know what. Wait, for Donka. Is Nicki Minaj in the shelter? Is Nicki Minaj sleeping on the fucking street? Like, I like confront Nicki Minaj. Yo, I was gonna like, yo, is Nicki Minaj in the shelter? She's always in New York. No, I thought no, she lives in Cali. Nicki Minaj lives in you know that, right? She lives in Cali. I live in New York. Oh, you meant me. Oh. The impersonator, the one that's forced to be a fucking impersonator. Like, yeah, I'm in New York. Yeah. I'm Nicki Minaj, yeah. Fuck. Like, what? She does concerts in New York. But this is not where she resides. This is not her residence. She doesn't have a residence in New York. If she does, it's probably with her like, it's her grandmother, you know, or her mother, or like her mother is still alive and stuff. I don't fucking know her father. Well, I don't know anything about her, really. I really don't. Her grandmother's still alive. I don't fucking know. Go sleep at her house. I don't know. You said yes. See, you know more than me. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm telling you, Leo Fadanka. Yo, I'm telling you. Listen. I'm telling you. It goes along the line as, like, yeah, we seen Nicki Minaj on a train. For real, Nicki Minaj would travel the train. She would go back to the hood. She says she's queens of New York, or she queen of New York. If she's a queen of New York, why she ain't here? Why she's not? I'm telling you. Fucking use your search engine, whatever search engine that you have. Look that shit up right now. That shit's gonna pop up. She live in California. Think I'm bullshit. You're like, yo, I just seen Nicki Minaj walking down the street. We know that Nicki Minaj is not walking down on the street, and the only time that she actually walked down New York City was in 42nd Street, but she never came back to Queens. Is because she grew up in New York. Yeah, but hello, she gotta come to Queens. She gotta, you know what I'm saying? She gotta come back to Queens. Like, what the fuck? She gotta come to Queens. The fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? She don't come back to, like, the fuck? That means, you know what that means? Because everybody knows that when, you know what I'm saying, like that, when you get big like that, and what her status is supposed to be and shit like that, right? We all know that you're not really supposed to come to the hood. 50 will tell you that shit. 50 Cent will tell you that. Anybody from Queens will tell you that shit for Nori. For Donka. Everybody will tell you that shit except for Nori. Like, Jay-Z, you think Jay-Z would be dumb enough to come back to the hood? What is he coming back to? What are you coming? Like, I don't understand. When you make it big, why are you coming back to the hood? Everybody knows the rules. When you, all right, excuse me. When you get famous, you're not supposed to come back to the hood. If nobody knows that, you know that now. You're not supposed to come back to the hood. Me, my situation is a little bit different. My situation, people don't even understand shit and what the fuck my situation is. It's like, well, she looked like her. Well, okay, so if I look like Nicki Minaj, why the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm supposed to be her as is. Why am I not getting money? Why am I not getting lookalike money? Nobody's they found the hood fund. Yeah, like, yeah, that's exactly what that shit is too at the same time. But the question is, nobody's asking. Out of all of these impersonators, why are you trying to make sure that I'm the one that's not making no money? You have Michael Jackson impersonators, you have Mike Tyson impersonators. You have, you know what I'm saying, like, you have so many impersonators and shit like that out there that get paid. Nobody asks me why money. So does that mean that Nicki Minaj is really not making no money? And she just be like, yeah, no, I'm going to the billions. Like, I'm making billions and billions of dollars. I feel like it's a fucking facade. True, she owned me a lot of money. She owes me a lot of money. Not only a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. Cause you gotta remember, when it comes down to Nicki, you gotta remember, like, okay, she may not be flashy, but at the same time, I feel like that because she is famous, when it comes down to Nika, whatever her name is, Mirage, yeah, because it was a fraudulent business. That's the thing. It was right with Black Tiger. So the question is, how much, like, looked at her fucking pay stubs? Nobody looked at Onika, Tanya, Mirage's, Petty's fucking pay stubs. She could say, yeah, no, I'm a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could say she's a billionaire. She could say that, but nobody actually see her stubs. Nobody knows exactly how much she's fucking making. Nobody's seen her cars. We seen her house. We seen her house. Yeah, that shit is wild. It's like it's funny how it's a funny how thing. And this shit went on for years. Yeah, you could rent shit. You could rent Barbie. You could rent, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could rent out your hair. That shit back because people be like, yeah, no, you could rent out hair, Nicki Minaj. Yeah, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, we love you. Da, 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 da. They could say that shit all day about her and be like, you could return the hair, whatever, the shoes. Do you realize? Yeah, Flananga, like, realize this shit. It's on live sometimes, right? As much as I was when she started getting on live like crazy. As soon as I stop, I back the fuck up. I want to see what happened. I was like, I want to see what happened. Now all of a sudden she's doing tour so she could gain her tour money and shit like that, right? Granted, but do you realize too at the same time, she don't post none of that shit. The cars, the inside of her house, things like that nature. I'm talking about the real her. Of anything that she has, it's questionable. For me, it's questionable. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's questionable. Even though she meets, you know what I'm saying? Like, she meets the top people, I guess the top people and things like that. That's good, but it's that part. Like, I'm just like, damn. Like, I wish this situation just go away. To go away. I want this whole situation. It's not even fucking necessary. I'm like, damn, like, if she was my doppelganger, right? Let's say that. I know how to work around that shit. I know how to coexist. I just don't want to be used. Like, you look like, I don't care. Like, I don't. It's so fucking annoying. It's like, I see her, but people need to get it out their head. Like, Nicki is not riding the train. Somebody's holding back my money for making money. Like, can you imagine? Imagine if I created a business and Black Tiger was right there to ruin it. I create a business knowing that man was sitting up right there and he's just like, yeah, we're gonna take everything away from you. You got to consider the fact, you got to really think about it. Like, yo, why would I do that? Why would I go out my way to create something that I know that's going to be destroyed by somebody that... You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So many people start asking questions like, oh, why are you not making money? This, that, or third, whatever. Because there's a certain somebody that's trying to actually ban me, that's trying to stop me from working. That's the reason why. People don't understand. I'm like, that shit. If he went this far to actually put me and my son, he abuses women. Black Tiger is a woman abuser. He's a fucking womanizer. Not only is he a womanizer, but he abuses women that he don't know. How can you support somebody that women? There's actually women that's Tiger, that's on Bigo. And he abuses women. Okay? You know how like P. Diddy and shit? He's a P. Diddy. And women still support him. That's the crazy thing about that shit. So I wonder like why you haven't made the move to do anything, because I felt like, yeah, Fladanka, yeah. Because at one point I felt like that I couldn't do anything, because I'm like, yo, this abuser that I don't even fucking knew about me, he took my name, he took my, you know what I'm saying, he took my personality, he took everything, my rights of publicity, he plagiarized my shit, he copyrighted everything, you know what I'm saying, like, and like he isolated me. That's exactly what the fuck he did. Like, I was his like toy or some shit to play with, and he just like, yeah, I'ma just go and play with your life. Like, he has the fuck me, like, no, like, oh, she doesn't deserve that. But he doesn't deserve to know me. He doesn't deserve to be in my life. He doesn't deserve anything associated with me. He just doesn't deserve shit that when it comes down to me, period. And that's what people don't understand. He's a fucking abuser. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, he was really, like, he was dead set. He was dead. Like, he was just dead set on just trying to make me look crazy. She don't know what she's talking about. What? Like, if I don't know what I'm talking about, then how do you know about me? Why are you so stuck on me? Why did you get on, like, why did he even get on my fucking live and say anything at all whatsoever and say, oh no, I thought you would never find out what I was doing. Join me, y'all, Miss Uncut. Like, at Miss Uncut Smooth, SMOOV. Make it make sense. Had a whole conversation. It's okay. I got fans. When you're in that position, you got fans or you got groupies. He's a groupie. He don't want to. He want, you know what I'm saying? Like, he want to make it seem like that somebody's actually working for him, that he's running the actual business, and he don't own, like, he didn't build it. Nobody asked Black Tiger why you didn't, why haven't you built your business yet? Nobody asked him that. Nobody asked him why he hasn't built a business. Nobody asked him, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you so much into the, you could have built the label. Why haven't you done that? Like, he is just so, like, used to finessing people and shit, yo. I'm getting off my life aggravated, yo. I'm like, it's just crazy. I feel like my whole life is a fucking sham. That's how I feel. Like, my whole entire life. I feel like my whole life is a sham because of this shit. And it just keeps going and going. Right, Fladanka? It's a whole sham. And I had it at one point, and then this point hit. And it's just like, damn. Like this before. How the fuck I handle this? What do I do now? You trying to isolate me, make sure now I have no communication with anybody else. It's the selfishness for me. No, I'm gonna type it in. A sham, a finesse. Like, my whole life is just a facade. Well, not my whole life. Not my whole life. No, not until 2000 and no problem. No problem. Not until like 2010. That's when I really started feeling like my whole life started. Nah, something's going on. I kept getting that feeling, They kept hit me. Something's wrong. Like, I swear it was. And I'm like, what can it be? Like, what the fuck is, like, the guys was talking to me. Yeah, Fladanka. The guys was talking to me. He was like, yo, something's wrong. Like, I'm telling you something's wrong. Like, I'm trying to, like, and I swear they was just communicating. I was like, yo. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I can imagine. I don't know. I don't know. I could imagine. Yeah, like, yo, I could imagine how many people had to go through some shit like this. I got an avocado. I ate it. That was supposed to be about my skincare routine. I'm over here eating a fucking avocado. That shit was good though. I said, the guys was pretty much telling me like there was something wrong. We got to get to the bottom of it. That ain't right. And I was just like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, it can't be that deep. But when it comes down to your identity, some shit. But I'm going on 40 minutes, y'all. Make sure you join me on Miss Uncut. See on the top there. Yeah, cut smooth. SMOOV, like on my profile. I appreciate y'all. I know I ran it. I know I ran it and shit, but I was really, I'm like, damn, I'm saying to myself, like, damn, it's finally over. It feel like it's over. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test it out. What's so funny? I eat honey raw. What's so funny, Fladonica? What happened? Yeah. So, yeah, so, I was gonna fucking say. Damn, that shit left me. Yeah, no. Braganta perfume. It's a Braganta perfume. What about perfume? What about it? Perfume? What about it? What about it? What happened? Yeah. So like I said, it's not this perfume? No, it's not perfume. It's honey. I eat honey raw. I eat raw honey. I know most people will be like, no, that's not the Manuka honey, because I need Manuka honey. Manuka honey is way better, but Manuka honey is super expensive. The jar alone is like $25 if it didn't go up. I eat honey by itself. Yeah, that shit. Trust me, it help. So remember, y'all, because for us females, it's pretty much harder. I think nobody's really next top hot model inside of the shelter edition.